can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that shit, bro. I can't do that no more. I can't do that baddie shit. It's not my memo. Everybody using a storyline with Chrisean Rock. That shit is so played out, my niggas. Retarded. Tifa went from crying in Marsh Arms to want to squabble up again today. Like, for what? Why are you saying shit on your story when we was all kumbaya last night in the meeting? Like, she don't want to be called what? Boring? I don't know. I don't know if they paid her. They must have paid her some more money. Oh shit, I'm gonna need some more money too.
No.
That's weird. What the hell?
Yes.
Like even Sky fell into the bullshit.
I'm with you.
Like, I don't know, bro. And with me and Sky, we made back up or whatever. I don't care what nobody say. But her liking shit, all that weird shit, everybody moving weird for a reaction out of me. That's weird, bro. Everybody know I'm on this hiatus to change. That's cool. It's cool. I'm not gonna blame nobody but myself. I shouldn't have came here. That's all I got to say. I didn't get paid enough to really just be tripping. And even if you can't even pay me to trip like that no more, bro.
All right, y'all. Let's talk real quick, all right? Listen, my DMs have been blowing up about this Chrisean Rock situation, right? You know me, you know that I don't really do the celebrity gossip, but this drew my attention, okay? Why did it draw my attention? Because right now, we have a celebrity, right, that sold her soul. I'm gonna say it like that. I know a lot of people's not gonna like me, all right? Listen, I don't keep up with Chrisean Rock or Blueface or none of them, right? But I do follow people that, do commentary, review, and react to Chrisean Rock's life and what they do, the Zeus Network, all of that, all right, that baddie situation. I do watch people, all right? So through these, content creators, I've been able to keep up with the gossip, right? Blessings. We got Thriving Glow with Jill. Blessings, guys. Make sure y'all go check her out. Great conversations, great topics, all right? Listen, you do not want to miss her, so make sure y'all go check her out. Subhub, share her videos, like her videos. Please leave a comment in her videos, man. All of that matters to help her channel grow. I appreciate y'all. Go show her some support. All right? Now, blessings, Mr. Oates. We got the return of Mr. Oates in the building. Big shout out to Mr. Oates. And if y'all want to catch Mr. Oates, he is funny as shit. I suggest y'all go check out Sheriff Clara, Dish and Dirt Uncut, because that's where you will catch Mr. Oates, all right, in his humor. I love me some of Mr. Oates, all right? He has his own channel, but I don't think he's going to do it, all right? Just like my baby pops, he ain't going to do it. He's like, I'll hop on your live. That's what my baby pops tells me, all right? So I noticed that Mr. Oates is like that, all right? He'll bring us the humor, all right, through someone else's platform, and I appreciate him, on some real shit. Shout out to Mr. Oates. But back on topic, right? Now, Chrisean Rock is going viral, right? I spoke once, I think, a few times on Chrisean Rock in the past, all right? And it was because people wanted to get my perspective about, about her and her child. And like I tell people, I don't think she's hit her 30s yet, right? I don't think she's in her 30s yet. If anything, she's like, how old is Chrisean Rock? How old is she? Let me find out real quick. Because I want to go outside and talk, but I want y'all to hear this. How old is Chrisean Rock? Not Christian Rock, Chrisean Rock. How old is Chrisean Rock from Baddies? Oh, she's 25 years old. So it looks like she just turned 25 in March. She'll be 26 from the looks of it. All right, so she's still in her 20s. All right, and I said this before, she's young. All right, she's ignorant. From the looks of the show that she was in, you could even tell, right? And I keep telling people, all right, listen, a lot of y'all got this influencer fixation, all right? Like, listen, like when I'm gonna say the same thing that I said the last time I spoke on Chrisean Rock, right? Listen, she's a normal person like you, like me. All right. I don't know what she's going through in her normal life. We just know what we see when the cameras are on. All right. Unfortunately, we don't know if any of this stuff is real. I don't know if a lot of stuff that we see is scripted. And what's crazy is what she's saying. All right. Just proves my point a little more. I don't even know what she's saying right now is part of the script. You see where I'm coming from? As crazy as it is, right? We know that the world is a stage, and half of what we see in our eyes when it comes to social media, television, and shit like that is nothing more than just an illusion. All right? Y'all can get mad at me. Y'all can hate me for saying that, but this is how I perceive things, all right? Now, like I said, my DMs were freaking flooded with, yo, did you hear what happened with Chrisean Rock? Did you hear da-da-da-da? She just exposed Zeus Network. I was like, look, listen, I don't get so hype about this. You know why I don't get so hype about the Chrisean Rock and all these celebrities, right? Because I already know the reality of the things I saw through the smoke. All right. Listen, all this is entertainment. That's all it is. I was never into baddies. I don't watch baddies. All right. I know about baddies. I've heard about Housewives of Atlanta and all that. I think I watched the show where which show was it that Remy Ma was in? Now that I watched it for a little bit, but it's too much rah, too much fighting, too much arguing. It's like that show is worse than us females here in reality, all right? Some of us can't even be in the same room for like 3 to 4 seconds. Like, imagine watching this shit every single day. And I don't know why it draws the attention of people, but it does, all right? It really does. Listen, not my type of shows, all right? Me, like, people know me. I'm into horror. Like, right now, I'm hype as shit. I was waiting for a fucking Welcome to Dairy Queen. Welcome to Dairy to come on HBO. Shit, I'm about to sit down and watch that. I wish I could binge watch it and they would just throw all 3 seasons out for me. But they're not gonna do that. But my whole point, right? Like, to me, these type of shows is not the type of shows that I get it. Sit down and watch it. Like, listen, I love watching all the Queen's Men, right? But does that mean that I'm going to sit here and turn into Madam, right? And use the power that I got in the palm of my hands and go out there and just tell every man, look, listen, motherfuckers, y'all got to bow down to me. Get on your fucking knees and do what the fuck I say. Go in that fucking stage and dance for me, all right? And bring me that fucking bread. We know there's a lot of lonely women out there. We know there's a lot of thirsty women out there. We know there's a lot of man, listen, go get me that fucking bread. All right. Just a little joke. Just to prove a point, all right? All this is entertainment. I don't take none of this serious, but one thing that I do know, right, what Chrisean is saying is what a lot of us have been saying for the longest. What a lot of these celebrities do, right, they expose the industry when they're fed up, when they're tired, when they feel used and misused and abused, all right? It seems like this young lady is getting tired. But a lot of people is using her story, right, for, how can I say, for clout, right? What my daughter calls aura now. I don't know why they changed the name so many times. Like, now I understand why some of my old heads gonna be like, hey, you when you get your own, you're gonna understand where we coming from, and you gonna really look back and think. And now I'm looking back and thinking like, damn. Now shit, I used to call them old, right? And they don't know what they talking about. They overthinking shit. Like I'm walking in their shoes now. But listen to this, all right? Like, let's listen to some more of what Chrisean Rock is saying.
The hell? My sister was busted by Maury. She takes blood. She want to keep going round after round after round after round after round. No, bro. Like, and keep trying to fight the same person. Then she like, yeah, your friend got beat up. Then she threw her gum at me. What? You want me to fight Anna? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? I'm not fighting. I'm not doing. She trying to lead the way of chaos. I'm not following behind you with that shit, bro. You gonna look like a fool on your own. You gonna look like a fool on your own, bro. And then every scene is like, all right, we're gonna do a house meeting. It's not a house meeting. It's a fight. We're gonna go to rehearsal. It's not a rehearsal. It's a fight. We're gonna go to the show. It's a fight. We're gonna sit down and talk about this. It's a fight. I'm I'm not into that shit no more. I don't want to be into it no more. I never, like, you know what I'm saying? I grew out of that shit, bro. And I could tell, like, and then it's crazy because you could tell the difference from fake beef and just, like, just a storyline for clout. Like, a bitch wants some clout.
I'm gonna pause it right there. Like she said, and it's crazy how she's exposed. I mean, it's like this news network ain't no this. Listen, Holly weird. All right, like I just said before she even said that. All right, and I didn't watch this yet. I just wanted to hear it with y'all. I might do a little review and reaction to it on the StreamYard, but I've been a little busy. All right, y'all know I have to set up the StreamYard, do all that stuff. Right now, I got bigger fish to fry, but. People, how she says she's tired of the fight and tired of this. It seems like she wants to live a normal life like the rest of us, all right? She's tired of doing the same shit over and over again. Like, she don't want to fight her family members. I don't know if she's getting, listen, to me, a lot of people, when they come to me, they be like, oh, she's an unfit mother, she's this. I mean, I don't know if she's unfit behind the cameras. I don't know if this is for show, all right? Like, I don't know her reality. All right, we're nothing but viewers, all right, consumers. We watch this. Well, I don't watch this personally, but a lot of people do watch baddies and all that stuff. Is baddies really still on? Like, have they been doing shows? I thought baddies stopped existing like around 2019, around there, 2020, 2021. Like, or did it get more famous during the pandemic? Because I know they had all these shows before the pandemic. So I'm a little confused. I don't know. I don't watch this shit. So listen, like I said, I don't rock my brain cells with these damn shows. I mean, I don't really get entertained with it. I get more entertained watching a novella. Real shit. But like I said, she's outgrowing this shit. We all outgrow the bullshit at one point in time. We was young too, all right? I'm 36 now, but when I was in my early 20s, listen, I wasn't shot out like her. I wasn't going around drinking and doing all this shit. I sure as hell wouldn't be online doing the dumb shit that she was doing. Hey, but it's a show, right? It's entertainment. Why people take this serious, right? Like it's real life. This is something that your life is based on. I don't know. It's a script. She's telling you in this video that is nothing more than just a script. All right. Now, a lot of people are mad. Oh, she's doing this because of what's been happening. I thought the whole thing was a script. I don't even know if the bull Blueface is the real father or Ronnie is the bull Ronnie that they're talking about. All right. It's the father. Because I watched Tyron Motif. All right. Tyron Motif speaks on Chrisean a lot. All right. And the real 716, I think it is. He speaks on Ronnie. I don't hear a lot of people speak on the bull Ronnie. It's always Blueface and Chrisean. But the bull is bringing a lot of, because I didn't even know the bull passed away in real life. But the real 716 is talking a lot about Ronnie, how he used to be her ex. I mean, listen, that's what's really going viral in this situation. I don't even know if that's something that was off script and they turned it into a script, because some people will do this. And once again, like I said, she already sold her soul. She was young, ignorant, and stupid. Probably didn't know what the fuck she was doing at the moment. Like some of us when we're young, we out here doing dumb shit because we think it's cool. All right, ain't none of us, listen, ain't none of us no different from her. All right, when it matters is when she picks herself up and says, yo, I don't want to do this shit no more. And it's crazy when you say you don't want to do this shit no more in real life. You get haters, you get enemies, all right? Your friends become your biggest enemies, and your friends become your biggest, no, your friends become your biggest haters, and your family members become your biggest enemies. That's how it be. And what's crazy is be family the first ones to turn on. All right. She's saying she don't want to follow this script no more. She wants to live a normal life with her sisters, not argue, not, but I see videos going viral. You see where I'm coming from, really bashing her down. All right. I'm being neutral on this shit. First of all, I'm not a fan. I'm definitely not a fan. And second of all right, I'm looking at this like, damn, I have a daughter, right, that's into fashion, that's into, doing hair, doing all this type of stuff, right? She loves the dancing, right? And I don't want her to ever, ever fall, and how can I say, in the shoes of any of these celebrities out here that are becoming famous, these influencers that are becoming famous, all right? Because at the end of the day, listen, that's not the way to go. They listen, in order for them to reach the top, they got to do the most outlandish things all right, to make it there. They got to do things that they're so uncomfortable with, to the point where you've seen some of these celebrities actually take their lives. Mental health is serious, but a lot of people don't, take heed to the warnings that come out here. There's so many red flags out there, but people want to, turn a blind eye. All right, let's keep listening to what she's saying, because it's crazy. I was like, I said this shit a few years back. She's going to get tired of the bullshit and expose all this shit. All right. So like I said, I don't know if what we're seeing is all part of a script and behind the scenes is a whole different thing. All right. I don't know if some of these, content creators have went as far, all right, as to go behind what's on the script that we see and figure out someone's private life. Shit, if regular people out here do it to regular YouTubers, shit, what makes y'all think that they won't do it to themselves? Like, you know what? Let's keep listening to what she's saying.
Like, how are you my sister and you waited till we get... Okay, cool, that's cool, I don't care. Y'all, this is what they do, bro. They basically say, hey, we're going to give you the best of both worlds. We're going to give you what a label could give you, right? This is what say they going to put us on a platform in a nice ass, what labels do, right? Right? Then they tell the bitches, like, if you don't fight, oh yeah, you're going home, you're getting replaced. What? All the bitches are sick, depressed, overstimulated, and can't find their identity. I'm the only one standing up to everybody, like, so why are we actually fighting? My sister looked like a weirdo. I don't even know that shit. And then I don't even know if they, just me y'all telling y'all this. I don't care. They gonna probably dress it up and make me seem like I'm the weirdo. And I look like I got some things to work on. Sure, bro. The atmosphere of baddies is demonic. Everybody that don't want to fight is fighting. If you're not fighting, you're not getting your check. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to work with this network ever again. I'm disappointed for real.
And I don't know what's really going on, all right, but she seems to, like, whatever they did really, pissed her off, and she's now exposing it. Like, I've been said this shit. Listen, like I said, y'all heard me say it, she sold her soul. Like, but she knew, she was young and stupid. So it's kind of like, damn, I can't even come at her like that. But she knows right from wrong, all right? And I'm not going to excuse none of this shit, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, when is y'all going to wake up? You see where I'm coming from? Like, if she wants to quit, let her quit. All right, I don't see the point in this, right? And they say that the women in these shows are, how can I say, a reflection of, how can I say, are looked at as, a part of women empowerment in this. Tell me where's the women empowerment? Where are we coming together? These shows are showing women that they should be tearing each other apart, dividing, coming at each other, fighting each other all the time. There's no women empowerment in this. Tell me where. Why should I listen to any of these women or look up to any of these women when they're showing me that they're ratchet, reckless? They don't even they don't listen. I don't want my kids looking at this. My daughter, listen. This is not what I want her to look up to or even behave as or carry herself as. I don't want her to think, oh man, I gotta behave like baddies to get some respect. No. Listen, I gotta lead by example. All right, and as my daughter's mother, I am proud that I'm the one she looks up to. That right there gives me a good ass feeling like, yeah, no matter what I do, how I dress, my daughter respects me because I'm leading by example. All right, I don't just tell her, look, listen, this has got to get done like this, right? And I don't show her. I show her. I'm like, baby, look, if you do this, this is going to happen. You do this, you're going to accomplish this. You see what I'm like? We got to teach our kids. We got to talk to our kids. And her parents have failed her.
They myself were falling for it, or thinking I had enough self-control or something that like divine in me that I can make it about God. And then the more I make it about God, the more it's like set up to be against my walk and my faith. I don't like it. I don't. I'm about to delete my Instagram. I'm about to get on my flight. Check this out. Zeus know what I'm going through, what I'm facing, what happened to me, and all this other shit, and why I came, and what my intentions was when I came. All of those intentions, all those expectations out the window. My sister sitting here crying and like, bro, everything just look weird as fuck, bro. But I'm logging out for real. I don't really like how like fame and people in the industry, it's like you have to humiliate yourself to be somebody that you're not. And then like, you know what the crazy thing is? I went and found myself, bro, I went and found myself. So coming back to this shit, it made me feel like, damn, all I was doing was taking.
See, Chrisean, you may think you have found yourself, but you keep going back to the same thing. And unless you break that cycle, right, and commit to what you say you're really committing to, you're not going to be happy to with yourself. And that's the problem that Chrisean is having right now. She's confused. She don't know what she really wants. All right. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that. And I guess a lot of women forget that they was young at one point. All right. They forget that, peer pressure, and unfortunately, it's crazy that she was one of those women that were, how can I say, fall under that category that got peer pressured. Right. She wanted it, yes, in the beginning. You see where I'm coming from? But didn't know how to give up when she was already in. When she realized, oh, this shit ain't like this ain't for me, she was already too deep in. She sold her soul. They didn't even know how to come out of it. And now she's so deep into the point, like, damn, what the hell do I do? Like, she's so used to this lifestyle. All right. And I think she started this, when she was a teenager? She's about to only be 26. Listen, it's been years. My daughter's about to be 9 years old. And Chrisean Rock has been going a little viral before this, right? Blueface and all of them. Yeah, let me see, when was the first time Chrisean Rock became famous? Like, what the fuck? When was the first time that Chrisean Rock from Baddies became famous? Oh, she became famous in 2022. So no. When did Bad Girls start? Baddies start. I said Bad Girls. When did Bad Girls start? Baddies start, my bad. When the show Baddies start? See, I told y'all I didn't know that much about this. No, not Daddy. What the fuck? What is this? There's a show named Daddy? When did the show Baddies first start? All right, 2021. So it's been 5 years she's been famous. So before this, it was what? Housewives of Atlanta, then Baddies came out? All right, that's what it seems like. Housewives of Atlanta and all that came out first, then it seems like Baddies came out. All right, so what was the whole point of Baddies? Oh, that's where Nene Leakes was from. I thought Nene Leakes was in the Housewives too. Oh, so Nene came from here. See, I don't know shit about this, Sean. Now, I know about the Housewives of Atlanta and all them places. There's a few show of them. Those. Man, I don't see the whole point of this, man. It's been a minute. Like, all these fucking celebrities part of these shows. I don't see the point of it. I don't see the point of it. Keep talking, Chrisean. All right, so she's been famous only for the past, what? Let me see. Baddies came out in, it said in 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. 4 years she's been famous. So I was mistaken this show with all the housewives of Atlanta. I'm not Atlanta. There's different types of housewives. I just can't name. Don't get me to lie. All right, because wasn't Ray J in one of them Housewives of Atlanta? I mean, not Atlanta. I forgot which Housewives he was in, or which one of them TV shows. Was Ray J in the one where Remy Ma was in? Shit, I can't even remember. That's how long it's been. Jesus.
Get orders from people that was paying me. And I was pressured to be somebody that I was not. Now that I know myself, I'm willing to walk away from a check and just say fuck everything and tell everything and tell the truth, my nigga. Everybody's programmed to fight. Everybody don't like that show, bro. I don't care what nobody's saying, my nigga.
Shit, I didn't watch the show.
I'm looking dead in my...
It seems like she's starting to notice a lot of shit. She said everybody is programmed to fight. Not everybody likes that show, bro. I mean, shit, I don't like the fucking show. I ain't even watch it. Let me see. What does Baddies look like? Episode 1 of Baddies. What the fuck? Why this chick all up in the camera like that? Sheesh. This is episode 1? Let me see. It's all about fighting. It's worse than Housewives. This shit worse than Housewife. All I see is these chicks fighting.
Baby, you tell me y'all coming at us like everybody's serious. What's your name? I'm really, and I'm hard as I'm really not gonna move.
Baddies in the wild?
This why y'all was late, cause y'all out there. Yeah.
Y'all can never make me hate Harley. I don't even know who the fuck is Harley. But let's get back to Chrisean. Because I know Chrisean more than any of the females in the show of Baddie. Because everybody's talking about Chrisean for the past couple years. Like, shit. It's to the point, shit, that today I was mixing it up with Housewives. Shit, so Housewives came first. Baddies came after. This is how you know I don't watch this shit. The only time I watched the Housewives, John, like I told you, and it was because Remy was in that, John. And who else? Trina. That's why I ended up watching, I think it was 1 season. All right, and then after that, I was like, fuck this shit. It's too much, it's too much drama, too much fighting. And then, it was a point where I questioned, I'm like, is this behind the scenes? Is this scripted? Like, that's what made me, it's like, it was too scripted for me. I don't know. It don't even seem real.
My sister eyes, we don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. It's like the demonic shit around us. The program, how it's supposed to go, is forcing us to do whatever, say whatever out of our mouth. We don't eat on time, nigga. They starve us, make sure we're hungry, angry. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this country. Y'all can sue me, y'all can delete my...
Damn! Yo, she said they don't eat on time. They starve them. That's why when Chrisean be eating in them restaurants, she be eating like she a little ass kid that, I'm put it like this. Y'all ever seen a kid that's been starved and when you give them a plate of food, they look like a caveman eating? Like they've never eaten before, like they don't have no house training? Well, when I've seen so many videos of Chrisean on shorts and stuff like that, and I'd be like, why she eat like, no wonder she be eating like that, yo. Like Zeus Network be starving the goddamn celebrities like that. That's fucked up if they starve them. No wonder she be on this joint eating like she a dog. That's fucked up. I seen this one video where she was on a date with Blueface. And the way she was eating grossed me the fuck out. I was like, yo, why she eating like that? I'm not even men eat like that. Like she was just stuffing everything in her mouth. Like the stuff was coming out her, from the side of her. Them videos grossed me the fuck out as well. Like, why is she eating like that? And this right here explains why she was eating like that. Yo, damn, Zeus Network, if y'all starve your employees like that, that's from fucked up. Only feed them when they go out. That's why y'all starve them. I see. Because I peeped this shit down. That's why iShowSpeed is so famous too. Because they be in them restaurants and they be eating. That's all they be doing now is just eat in restaurants. So y'all starve them until it's time to go to a restaurant and eat? Damn, that's some crazy shit.
Instagram, I don't care. I'm fucking blame forgive me, bro. Oh God, bro. Real shit. I used to let this shit slide with my relationship, bro. I thought it was love because I never had shit, nigga. Swear to God, bro. Swear, bro. Me and Sky, we end up turning on each other because of this shit, bro. Real shit, bro. I'm beefing with whoever the producers or whatever because they want to set up shop to fight. I'm telling Sky, stop playing that weird music. Play my gospel real quick. I don't care what they say right now. Y'all keep fighting, so I turn the gospel up. Me and Sky fighting over the controls.
Yo, that shit crazy. Could she be telling the truth? Could Chrisean be telling the truth? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past it for the simple fact that I do already know, that when it comes to Jesus and God, right? They don't want you playing that shit. So, I mean, I'm just wondering, is she going through a lot of, lashback because she's trying to find herself and change her ways? Or is it because, Chrisean Rock is just one of them females that, like she is really the character she plays in her script. I mean, I don't know. To me, it seems like she's trying to change her ways, find herself, find out who she is, and, where she really wants to go. But then in the same breath, the way she's put out, see, you can't even go by what he say, she say, right? I'm looking right at her, and I don't know, but, as crazy as it sounds, like, she's still, I don't know. It's behind the camera, so it's kind of like she's not right here. I can only see her face, right? And to me right now, her face seems sincere. Like, listen, I'm telling y'all, I don't really watch the chick. I don't really, YouTube blocked your comment? Why? They're not supposed to block the comment. Shit, anybody is free to speak unless they disrespectful. But yeah, anybody's free to speak. But this is, this is what's crazy. Like, I hear people already making up their minds, straight from the gate about this shorty. Like, as crazy as it is, listen, she started off real young. All right. So, and what's crazy is, right, yeah, she was looking for fame, right? But you got to also look at the fans, right? How they gaslight these celebrities up too. And what's funny about the fans is, right, how they'll sit here, they'll cheer on these celebrities when they doing all this dumb shit, but when they want to calm down, the fans want to turn on them. I'm saying, like, y'all was just kissing her ass not so long ago. Now a lot of y'all turning on her. Like, why? Like, it seems like she could be speaking the truth. All right. They don't want her playing gospel music. She mentions Jesus, and they, right away is a problem. So, I mean, it wouldn't be the first celebrity to come out and say this. All right. If y'all go back, look at Kanye, unless Kanye is lying then. But I wouldn't put it past it. All right. Like, if y'all have seen through the smoke, y'all know exactly what I'm saying. All right. I have to try to find my words. Like I told y'all before, man, I ain't losing my channel because people want me to say certain things. All right. YouTube still, censors us. So I have to watch how I say it. It's not what I say, it's how I say it. So I have to be careful.
Not because of me and Sky, because it's like stuff going on and I don't really want to be around it. Now it's like, all right, now that I'm in it, it's like, if I be quiet, don't speak up for nobody, it's not going to be a change. And everybody's scared to speak up. Every female on that show, including Natalie, is scared to speak up. And then Natalie is cool because she compensated for her silence. None of the other bitches are.
Who?
I don't want to be a part of this network. I said that apology out of fear of losing my job, losing my reputation, losing my like I didn't want them like editing the show to make me look like I was the demonic one or the one that was setting up stuff. But like I don't know what it's gonna look like. I don't even care to find out, bro. Baddies shouldn't be baddies. This network shouldn't be a network. It's demonic as hell, bro. I wouldn't even let my daughter be on baddies or my kids watch baddies. So why is it even a thing that's so influential, my nigga? I don't care.
Damn, she's starting to sound like Cardi B. Cardi B makes music for the crowd, but says, I won't let my daughters listen to it. She don't have a daughter. She has a son. According to, what I've researched. There's no daughter in the picture. But she's making a point. Let me ask y'all a question, man. Y'all telling me that we got real mothers out here knowing how this show is, letting their little ass girls watch baddies? I mean, if you do and then turn around and complain about your daughter's behavior, you need to take a look in the mirror. Oh, Thriving Global Joe, I appreciate the gift. I just noticed it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, what nobody's saying. Y'all just keep saying, we tired. Nigga, me too. That's why I'm gonna hang my phone up. After this FaceTime call, I'm gonna go get my bags and I'm going to the airport. Guess who got my motherfucking ID? The assistant. Why don't Chrisean Malone have her ID? Ask them that. Is it because I'm the type of person to get on a flight? I don't even have my motherfucking ID. I'm glad I got clear. I could fly out JFK with clear. I don't need no fucking ID. I'm going home. For real. This shit ain't worth it.
She said, fuck that show, yo. She walked out on them. Now, the question is, right? Is she going to stay committed to this? Is she going to go back to the show to do the same shit over and over? I mean, I hope she stays committed. You see where I'm coming from? Follows her religion, stays home, take care of her baby. All right. It seems like her son has a few issues that needs to be taken care of. Like, she just needs to be a mom for a little bit. Find some side hustles that, best fit her. She could stream from home. All right. Like, take her child to, physical therapy. Like, this is, the journey with me and my child, him, progressing, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know, vlog. And leave the streaming alone for a little bit. I mean, I don't know, forever. I would suggest forever because I wouldn't sell my soul. This is why I say I would never be them type of streamers. I'm good. Like, I'll come on this John, I'll bring awareness. If anything, I'll vlog, all right? I'll go on a trip. I'll record what we do on the trips. I'll go to events and stuff like that, go live on events. But that type of shit, I'm good. I'm good.
This shit tearing my sister apart. I'm like, I can't wait till the episode come out to see how fake this shit is. Bro, I should be saying, nothing should even come out. There shouldn't even be a fucking network. Like, I don't have my ID. No, I don't have my ID. They've been holding it since yesterday. And they only brought Marsh because they knew I was strict on I'm not fighting. Marsh is still working on herself. She's put in a position to fight. So then that's gonna put me in a position to fight and jump with her. No, that's weird, bro. I swear, bro, I'm deleting my Instagram. And then if they already gonna delete it, the cat's out the bag. I didn't write it on the whole network. Write it on all the bitches. All the bitches are slaves to that shit. They sold their soul to it. Me, I was naive as fuck. I didn't even know it was programmed like that. I'm looking at everybody, like everybody is not nobody. Nobody have an idea.
Let me pause you right there. You're about to be 26. All right, in March, you're about to be 26. You have to take full accountability, Chrisean, to make a full change in your life. All right? If you don't take that full accountability, guess what? There's no change. There's no progress. You're taking partial accountability. You need full accountability. You knew, but by the time you realized what it was too late.
I keep saying you ain't changed at all. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what. I'm leaving. I'm not filming no more. And you know what was fucked up? How the network promised me to do God's plan. You know what he did? He offered more money for baddies and said, we can't do God's plan. I should have left them. But I'm thinking about like, damn, I need that 200,000 real quick. That'd be a little nice little fat little thing to hold on to. Or like, all right, I'll just take the little 200,000 and still keep, bro, I lost my self-control, bro. Real shit. Sky kept getting on her body, talking shit. Cause I said, look, first of all, you did some weird shit, but it's cool cause that's the production. I don't even give a fuck. We was beefing cause of production. I don't give a fuck. Then, that's when what I did to Sky. I did. So Sky started popping it off her mouth. I'm like, bro, shut up. Then she got in my face and slapped the ground. It was still popping off her mouth. So then I smacked her with the stress ball. Like, bro, shut up. So she started looking for a vape. She threw something, then I threw her head, like, but nigga, I swear to God, it was set up, bro. Cause I came in with fucking Scott. One thing they can't do with Marsh is turn Marsh or play Marsh against me. That's why I came with somebody that's not really like tangible, like somebody you can put their hands on to like turn against me. So I always know it's not me, it's them. Nigga, I can't do that, bro. They turned me against my sister, they turned me against God. I don't want to do this no more. I'm deleting my motherfucking Instagram, bro. Real shit. They gonna already do it. And I love Lenny to death like a brother, my nigga. Real shit. He the way he loved Blue and us and all that other shit, cool, bro. It was like a little Bruce family or whatever. Had a little place in their heart. They always accommodate what I needed. Like they go extra strengths, lengths, just to fucking have me sitting here puzzled and disappointed in how they program, bro. It's demonic as fuck, nigga. I don't care what nobody say, bro. And I bet none of the bitches is not gonna stick up because you know why? Because they need Zeus Network. I don't need that check. I don't need them.
I mean, she'll see it one day. All right. You needed the check. You must have needed a check. That's why you was there. That's why you're in the position that you're in today. All right. This is why I say you got to take full accountability. All right. You really say you want change. You want to make, a difference around yourself. All right. You're going to have to take the accountability. All right. Admit to yourself, all right, look, listen, I did this, and that. All right. It's fucked up. I'm trying to change. I don't want to, this to be a part. You keep saying it, but you're not taking the accountability. You did what you did already. It's done. You can't, turn back the hands of time and change what you did, but you can pick yourself up, all right, and fix yourself.
I don't care. They pay me a little portion up front just so I don't feel like I have to leave or I can't leave. They paid me a little portion up front just so it had me hungry for the next check. Bro, y'all can keep all of it, bro. They pay me every 10 days. Look, they was going to do every 10 days.
What happened?
Now Bravo keep calling my phone. Bravo, the gig is up. I cannot fake it, my nigga. I cannot do shit for money no more. And if you think sitting online and giving you my truth, you think this is easy? This ain't easy. I'm not writing no apologies, no apology. I don't apologize for none of that. This shit was hard to even say, bro. This shit was hard to even like let y'all know, like, those fights are not fights, bro. They're literally like, the nigga go in the bitch ear and be like, so Biggie, so you think Biggie looking like a widow, right? Biggie don't look, you think Rolly, that's why Rolly got a big ass Rolex on her arm, bro. Cause it's like very detrimental. They know how much damage they're causing to her mental health, bro. Like, this shit ain't funny. These talent producers, the camera niggas, bro, you know how many times I kept having to say sorry to them? Cause they was doing the devil work. They have to do, they the one, it's not even the people, they taking orders. They taking these weird demonic orders from these people. And then every time I look at these, like the producers or whoever, the assistants, whoever, the motherfuckers that got to ride in the car with you, I look at them and be like, if I were your daughter, will you try to coach me through it? Or will you pull me away and say, this is not it? You'll pull me away. This is...
That's a fact. And this is why I'm constantly saying, yo, my daughter, I don't want her a part of this. Like, my daughter dancing and all that stuff, right? And I would prefer to manage my daughter myself, right? If she gets into them type of things like the TikTok challenges and stuff like I'm not talking about the real challenges. I'm talking about them little dances and stuff like that. It's like I've already got to the point where, hey, come on, I'm gonna do this with you. You're not gonna do it by yourself. You're not gonna upload no videos by yourself. I'm gonna, how can I say, monitor the comments, the people that are, leaving comments in the video sections and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, she's still a minor. Right. I don't want her to think that social media is something that, how can I say, has to depend on. I want her to do the things that she loves in life. And if, dancing is something that she loves doing, I want it to be something like a hobby. All right. Something that she does on the side. If she's going to make a little extra money with it, you see where I'm coming from, she could do it. Like, I'm already looking up for some classes to put her into like it's kind of like ballerina, right? But and she also wants to do like the Olympics things, gymnastics, all that stuff. So I'm gonna see how I'm gonna get her into it here in Philadelphia. So I mean, she's into all that stuff, right? But I don't want nobody managing my daughter. I don't want nobody telling my daughter what to do. No, until she's 18, 21 and able to handle herself, I'm gonna rear my daughter. All right, I'm gonna back her up. As her mother, I'm a protector. No, this is not right. Nope, this is not. This is not gonna happen. I mean, it may sound like fucked up. Like some kids will be like, damn, Mom, I know my daughter would agree with me, because at the end of the day, listen, I'm raising my daughter to be a young lady, not to be ratchet. All right. Like we fail to forget that we're raising these young ladies, these young girls, right, to turn into young ladies, and then from young ladies to women. All right. And women don't go around just beating people up, getting mad for every little thing. I mean, that's what they say we are. But listen, a lot of us have proven that to be wrong. A lot of us have proven that, there are traditional women that still exist. This modern day women shit, that shit is like, I don't know, that shit gets so tiring so fast. Everything is just based on drama. Drama, 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 drama. It's like you're never fucking happy, never fucking satisfied. It's like, damn, aren't we already going through a lot to sit here and stir up more problems amongst the ones that we've got already? That's what baddie seems like. It's like you're already going through what you're going through, and then you're sitting here, right, just looking for drama, looking for bullshit. Come on, man, you don't even gain shit out these shows, and I don't understand why people still watching them. What is so entertaining about these shows? I could understand if it was just a whole novella, a scripted novella, right? But it's not. I mean, it is scripted, but this shit is spewing into the homes of families. Like, these are real people on social media talking about their influencers. This is not something I want my daughter watching. I don't want my daughter to think it's okay that she could fight with her friends, call her, her friends can call each other itches and all types of names and fight over the boys that they're with and this and that. Like, no, I'm raising my daughter to be different. This show is completely the opposite of what I want my daughter to be. We got to lead by example. Because what y'all fail to realize is, right, that seed that you're planting, that seed right there that you planted, all right, is going to sprout. And depending on how you take care of it, right, is how, it grows. Or it just, how can I say? Or it strives. It dies. Point blank, period.
Not it. Straight up. So, all this, whatever, they can have that shit. You know how sad I was after me and Sky got into it? And it wasn't them?
Where that? Huh? Oh, you never like that?
You see things in a different view. No, it's not that, bro. It's like, I know my worth, my nigga. When I come to a network, bitch, I am the network. I should be having my own network. I'm not confidently speaking, but that's just what it is. They prey on people like they prey on people that's like in need. They prey on people that see the opportunity. Our audience is that big, so they shut up. I don't shut up. That's why I got my own audience. I go live and cry to y'all motherfuckers because I need to keep tabs.
Yo, I can't. She said I got my own audience. I go live and I cry to you motherfuckers. I can't. Yo, what in the world is going on? This is what I'm saying. Listen, she's been in this show so long, she don't even know what to do with herself. This show is a part of her. Like, she's gonna have to commit. All right. If she says she's staying out the show, she's gonna have to stay out the show and not come back. Unfortunately. All right. Now, how serious is she, taking this? I don't know. That's up to her. All right. Some people, take they shit serious. Others don't. So let's hope that she takes it serious. Like, how serious is she about this? I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Honey's just trying to stand up. But, right, that shit drew my attention because that right there is a perfect example of how, these shows, right? Who talks about this a lot? Kwame Brown talks about this a lot. Mouthpiece talks about this a lot. SBK talks about this a lot. The Word talks about this a lot. Nate the Great talks about this a lot. Gary Bust It Down Brown talks about this a lot. All right, like, and all these great men, like, listen, they bring awareness to this, but nobody really wants to pay attention because they don't want to hear it. Like, nobody wants to, how can I say, people talking about how the shows that they love are in reality, this. But it's unfortunate, right, that a lot of celebrities have been exposing this for years. This is not something new. And this is why I'm saying, like, instead of taking heed, motherfuckers just jump into it right away. And like she says, that these shows, these producers and stuff like that, they know which, who is really in need, who they gonna walk up to and be like, damn, yeah, man, I need this real quick, so I'm gonna do it. And some people are just, in that much of a need that they will sell their souls to the devil. All right, and I'm not taking Chrisean's side. All right, I don't know the Shorty. All right, like, listen, from a can of paint, I'm not a fan. None of that. All right, I just feel as though that she's a human being too. But like I said throughout this whole life, the only way for this to, for her to actually make a change and a difference around herself is if she commits to this. If she wants to, how can I say, follow a religion, become Christian. I don't know what what type of religion she's into. But if that's what she wants to do, right, then that's what she needs to stick to. Stay home, take care of her baby. All right, stop worrying about these goddamn streaming shows that ain't worth it, that she herself is calling demonic just like the rest of the world. All right, and she knows that she don't want her kids watching this. Stay at home. All right, like, I don't know if the her Blueface is supposed to be Chrisean Rock's biological father. He's supposed to be, right, according to Chrisean and Blueface mom and Blueface himself. I'm not so sure, because all this came about during the show. It could have been scripted too. So listen, I'm not gonna sit here and really speak on that because I don't know much about that. But all this right here, like, Chrisean could do better. Like, what I was gonna say is, right, Blueface other girlfriend, baby mama, right, I think she came before Chrisean, the one he had a son and a daughter with, right, his baby mama, I don't see her going through the stuff that Chrisean is going through, right? And according to podcasters, streamers, right, those two are beef, and they should get along for the sake of the kids. But this is reality. Not even in the real world, right? Two baby mamas to really get along, and if you do, it's rare. All right. Shout out to the baby daddies that can. Shout out to the baby mamas that do it. All right. It's not really that hard. All right. Coming from someone that has to deal with another baby mama. All right. So it's not really that hard. It's like both of y'all have to really commit to this shit. But you can't have two women in the same room for so long without them, ending up fighting. That's some real shit. That shit everybody should know. But like I said, these shows are meant to exploit. All right, people. But people should respect themselves enough, have enough dignity to know what they want to do. All right. Do they want to go along with something they know is going to ruin their life in the long run, right? And I mean later on, for a few bucks, for that moment. Like, as crazy as it sounds, Chrisean, right? Chrisean Rock has to find what it is that she wants in life. And if it's not Zeus no more, then she has to stick to taking care of her baby. She has to be a mother to that child. Fuck the show. Fuck everything else, like she just said. Hopefully she means it. Alright, but I've seen, other videos where she said the same shit and she's going right back. Alright? And it's crazy, I know this much, right? Without watching the fucking show. Shout out to the content creators that keep up with these shows, alright? I ain't got time for that shit. So what's up with y'all? Oh shit, we got Dish and Dirt in the building. Blessings to the sheriff. Guys, man, y'all know what I'm gonna say. Make sure y'all go check out the sheriff, alright? Listen, great conversations, great topics, alright? And like I told y'all, if y'all love Mr. Oates, that's the place to find him, alright? Listen, the sheriff has brought back humor to YouTube, alright? You do not want to miss her, especially if you want to have a couple laughs, yo. Listen, I love listening to the sheriff. There's some times where I'll be like, look, listen, baby daddy, come here. Sit down. I'm like, yo, listen, she's having some spicy conversations in the middle of the night. I'm like, come listen to this shit, right? And we just listen. We be, with that Mary Jane. Shit, I was about, wait, let me turn the camera around. I'm about to hit the Dutch shit. The camera was facing me, right? And we just be goofing and we be geeking. Like, yo, listen, no matter what topic she brings up, everything is just funny. Like, whether it's sports, spicy conversations, all right, tea, gossip, whatever, all right, it's funny as shit. Make sure y'all go check her out. All right. And today's live, listen, man, today's live was just to bring awareness to these, how can I say, these producers, these, how can I say, Hollyweird freaks, because that's what they are, all right? And Chrisean Rock is a perfect example of how they used, all right, the weakest link to sit here and try to, get into everybody's head. Like, we all know that these shows are demonic, like on some real shit, man. Like, I was saying earlier, they keep saying, oh, this is women empowerment. Tell me, where do these women show us women empowerment? All right? On some real shit. Where does baddies really represent women empowerment? All right? Because I don't see none of them uniting. I don't see none of them with the strength of getting back up on their feet. They always dragging each other down, bringing each other down, holding each other down, not bringing each other up. All right? So where's the woman empowerment? That's why I don't get involved with this feminist shit, none of that, all right? Because then all of us women get put in one fucking category. And we're not all the same, all right? We really not. And it's crazy that she has to go through this at such a young age. But like I said, she got herself in this mess. All right, because she wasn't that young from what I've noticed, all right? Even though I was confusing the show with fucking housewives, all right? I don't know which ones. There's so many of them. It's not just Housewives of Atlanta. Right? So many different ones. But shit. Facts, Sheriff. We gotta be our own person as women. But she was what? Like, she's gonna be 26. This shorty was like 21. She was just young as shit. A hot ass 21-year-old at that. You could tell she was hot and fresh. So that right there, and she didn't have a kid when she first started this baddie shit. Yeah. Listen, there's plenty of women like that. People don't understand that. But one thing my grandpa always taught me, right? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Men have tried for years and have failed. My thing is, right? As much as men go back in history, y'all haven't figured that one out yet. Like, as much as y'all try to solve the puzzle, y'all still ain't figure out that you still can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Not even in 2025. All right? So I'm still trying to, like, I'm over here, like, baffled. Like, why is y'all still trying? You know the bitch like this. Like, she's been like this since she hasn't changed. And you still trying? Well, motherfucker, you wanted it. You liked it. Now you just can't stand it. But you wanted it. That's why I was saying to Chrisean, like, listen, once she figured out that none of this shit was her cup of tea, she had the option to leave, but she stood there because the bread was good. Like I said, she sold herself. By the time she realized shit, she was already too deep into the fucking game. She wasn't letting it go. I just noticed by the way she just kept mentioning and talking about the bread. As soon as she said, oh, I don't need the money. I ain't never need the money. You just fucked up right there. I ain't never need the money. Yes, you did. Take accountability. That's the problem with motherfuckers. They want to take half accountability, partial accountability, and not take full accountability. Bitch, you did this, you did this. All right? I did this for the money at the moment. I ain't ashamed. That's why I keep saying, man, there shouldn't be no shame in your game. Woman or man. You did this shit, you did this shit. Point blank, period. Like my daughter says. Point blank, period, mama. Point blank, period, mama. That's a fact. You gotta be your own person. Let me turn this camera around so y'all can see my beautiful, beautiful community. Alright, let me give y'all a little swing around real quick. Swing around the city that people hate so much. It ain't even the city. If y'all only knew it was the people. Alright? Y'all keep judging my city and it's the motherfuckers in it. Look at that shit. So the city just decided, hey, fuck it, man. I'm going to decide to just leave all this trash on the floor. Wait, can I zoom in? Oh, here we go. I don't want to fuck with me right now. You don't want me to zoom in? It was oh, there we go. So the city said, hey, fuck it. That's what the street said, right? They said, hey, fuck it, man. I'm just going to break that bag of trash. I want to make myself dirty, and I'm going to leave it there. All right? That's what these streets are saying, right? Man, if motherfuckers only knew, it ain't the city, all right? It's the people in it. We are the motherfucking biggest virus in this bitch. And when y'all wake up and realize that shit, it'll be a whole different story. What the sheriff say? The sheriff said, I love people, but hate the trash. And this is why I don't like people. See, me and the sheriff, listen. Me and the sheriff are like-minded, all right? But we don't think the same. See, she like people. She just hates trash. I hate people. I can't stand people because of this shit. Yo, listen. What's funny is people are so scared to go down the subway, right? They'll get on a bus, on a crowded ass bus, motherfuckers underarms smelling worse than a motherfucking cheesesteak, alright? A bitch is, how can I say, in between her legs smelling like fish sticks, and you smell all this shit in the motherfucking bus. Listen, you can smell motherfuckers like that haven't even brushed their foot. All these smells, I hate the fucking bus. I hate catching stuff, I hate it. Alright, if we could have a train underneath us everywhere in Philly, I'll be happy. People are so scared to go, I smell so pissy down there. Yeah, you just gonna run through some piss and some shit because of the homeless, right? But once you get into the train, it ain't really dirty unless there's somebody in the train already sleeping and they didn't clean that bitch in the morning. But in reality, 95% of the time inside the train is not really dirty. That's the crazy part. I don't know if it was like that when I was younger. But one thing I'm not gonna sit here and deny is, right, the train is clean. But outside of the train, right, when you're going down and shit like that, yes, it smells like piss, rats. Smells like sometimes probably there's a dead body in the corner somewhere. You don't know, maybe Chucky somewhere in the shadows lurking with the knife there waiting for you. Hey, wanna be friends? Like on some real shit. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, I was flabbergasted at one point. Like, damn, I was baffled. Like, look, so many emotions just running through me. Like, how is the train cleaner than the goddamn bus? The bus should be cleaner. I'm sitting here like, get the fuck out of here. When I was walking in the train, I was expecting to see needles, condoms, all this type of shit. You see certain shit like that in the bus when you step foot in the bus. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Sometimes you trying to find a seat and it's like, all this shit on there, like, I'm like, I wonder if I should sit down on there. I don't know if somebody was sweating through their ass or they pissed on a chair. I'm good. But since a lot of people don't want to get on the train, I'll be on that bitch like, hey, fuck it, man. Why y'all think my daughter like riding the train so much? because it's so much smoother than the bus. It's so much cleaner than the bus. You wouldn't think that shit in 2025. You'd be like, damn, I'm going down to the train. You would think it's a dirty ass train. No, it's the complete opposite. Keep these buses clean, y'all. Philly, we got to get it together, all right? These motherfuckers getting paid up except they're not doing their job. They fucking up. We got Cutting Edge in the building. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Big shout out to Cutting Edge. But yeah, man, I just wanted to do this live real quick. I'm about to get off this John. And I don't know, I'm about to see. I think I just finished watching Weapons last night. And guess what? I was waiting all day to watch Welcome to Derry yesterday. And they were supposed to upload it yesterday. And I'm waiting all day. I was like, yo, man, it's today. What happened? Right? And then when I was about to lay down, boom, it came on HBO. I'm like, y'all sons of a itches. Like, ugh. So I could watch it today. I think I might end up watching Welcome to Derry. I wonder how many episodes they put on first. Watch it be one. And I'm going to be mad as shit having to wait until next week. They be doing that shit with All Queen's Men. Is they already? No, season 5 ain't even come out yet. I'm waiting, yo. Like, I told my baby pops, pay the app. BET. I want to know what the fuck is going on with all the queens. I'm like, it's getting spicy, babe. Like, we gotta sit down with some. I'm like, this time, fuck it, get the liquor. We drinking some liquor while we watching all the Queen's Men on some real shit. I'm like, this shit getting deep. I'm like, yo, the madam gotta get out of this, yo. She gonna get out of, man, you know what? Let me not get my hopes up, yo. I'm over here all hype and shit, cause I'm routing for the madam. Like, yeah, watch, you gonna get that snitch. You gonna put that mother, man. But it's fucked up. They found her little, her little thingy. Right? And I was like, shit, she can't put no more motherfuckers inside that thing and just off with their heads. It's this little wood thingy, right? With this little big ass knife thingy that she pulls it, right? She goes like this, and the goddamn thing chops your head off. It's this medieval thingy she got in the basement. They found her shit. Who the fuck snitched? I don't know. But I can't wait for her to get them. Yo, and if Tommy gets to them, I wonder I know it wasn't Smokey. That, yo, I'm telling you, I'm into that show. I'm into the fucking show. I can't wait for it. So, definitely should. Let me get off this, John. I'm about to see what I'm going to do. Shit, my kids is fed. I could fall back. I've been an hour into this, John. Yeah, let me get off this, John. All right, I just wanted to really bring awareness to the Chrisean Rock situation. And not towards her, more how similar, right, these streaming apps are to Hollywood, all right? Like, they're not so different. So, like, if you want to, come up, it's best for you to manage yourself or have somebody that you can really, really trust manage you, and you have to be careful with that. Because remember, friends become your biggest haters and family members become your biggest enemies. And it could be a vice versa thing, all right? Your friends could become your biggest enemies and your family members your biggest haters. So with that being said, man, I'm off this, John. Till next time, we out.